to the next part of our adventure is this shed down here. Because, what is it, Maxie?
Our new animal shed.
Yes.
What is it, Molly?
I've been convinced by the rest of the family, as in Max, Molly, Suzanne and myself, James, if you haven't watched this before, because we mainly do machinery content, all about tools and machinery, like quad bikes, tractors. But I've been convinced by the rest of them that we're going to get some what?
Sheep.
Ponies.
Ponies? And what else,
Can
Mum?
I get?
Mum, what do you having?
Pink piggy.
I think Mum wants a llama.
No.
A pink piggy.
Geese? You
could
like
get
geese,
an
don't
No,
you?
I hate geese.
You could get an ostrich.
I'll have a little pig.
A little pig.
Piglet.
Well, it's going to be commercial farming, but on a small scale. Am I right?
Yeah.
Apart from the pony, we're not going to eat the pony. Well, actually, Molly, can we eat the pony?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right.
We don't have one yet.
We don't have anything yet,
No.
but it's
We need
due
to
very shortly. And we
prep.
just had a tenant move out of the shed, and I've been told I'm not allowed to relet it to anyone else, so that we're going to have it for animals. And it's got a few problems. As you see, there's a big patch of water down here, which you've seen in another video. Max and I cleared this yard out with a digger, but now we're going inside. Let's go and take a look.
now.
So first of all, obviously, the salmon is
It picks up on the
beautiful.
mic, Mum.
Big
Oh.
gate, which we need to make smaller. So this here used to be a slurry pit, and this used to get blocked off
Oh,
every year. So from the
Peanut.
sheds up the other side of there, they used to push all the slurry from the bullocks up there down here into this pit and then clear it out probably once a year or whatever. So it's not the ideal situation for putting a shed because, well, it's designed to house slurry. But then probably about
So
20
it's
years ago,
watertight.
it is watertight theoretically, Maxie. Yeah. Well, we definitely it's definitely watertight. We have a pond. So anyway, they put this shed in probably about 20 years ago. It's got a great roof. It's timber frame, which is a little bit sad, but we've got these concrete panels all the way around and inside the shed as well.
Which is
So
pretty cool.
It is. It makes it ideal for livestock because, well, they can't get out bar through this gap here. So that's quite good. And it's nice and safe. It's actually backwind compared to everything else that we've got on the farm. Everything else here is all facing the wind. So this is quite nice to hit down here for the kiddies. The doors are sliding doors, but they've seen a little bit worse to wear over the years. And we have to come down here and made a start because the tenant moved out, but he left, as all tenants do, they just leave enough stuff just to, not annoy you, but you've got to clear up. And we've got water problems over here. So we're going to need to put a hole in the corner there to drain that out of the way. We're also going to need to put a drain here because this is where the concrete is actually sunk down. And you can see the line of the concrete there, but it's down another sort of 2 inches off my boot. So we're going to need to put a drain here and run a new drain all the way out through there to the other side of that wall. Right, because Suzanne is always the most patient person in the world. Once you get on and do your hedge trimming, don't you, sweet?
I do. I'm just working out where to go next.
So she's been cutting the ivy down from up here onto the ground already with a Milwaukee hedge trimmer, which is doing a grand job.
I've not finished over there, and then I think I'm just going to go the other side of that, and whilst I'm here, trim it back.
Oh, nice. Ideal.
Because I don't want to do half a job.
No, that's true. Right. Max, are you going to show him inside?
Yep.
And you're going to show him where your pony's going to go then, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Here we are. Max is going to do the grand tour.
This is the inside.
It is?
There's no electric.
Not yet. So what are we going to do electric-wise, Maxie?
We're going to put 2 big UFO lights in here.
Yep.
And then we'll have some like plugs and stuff.
Yeah, so UFO light up there, UFO light up here, that should be absolutely fine for what we want to do animal-wise. If it was a workshop, then I'll probably put 4 of them in, so we've got quite a lot of experience with those lights. Right, what else have we got, Max? Problems, where's the problems?
It's quite wet on the floor over here.
Over here?
But when we were clearing out this corner,
We'll show him where the water's coming from first, shall we? Over here, because this is soil behind here. Solid behind, because that's another level up there. So then we worked out the water
it's
is
coming in through there.
Yeah, coming in there, under or behind the ground. So there's nothing we can do about it coming in at the moment. So we thought we'd have to do what we're going to do outside, didn't we?
Yep.
But what we found?
When we were clearing this corner out, we found a hole in the concrete here.
There was a hole in the concrete. You need to just put your foot in it. There we go. So what are we hoping?
Hopefully it goes out through the outside into the old goat pen, and we're going to grab a digger in a minute and dig down to see if we can find it.
Yeah, that'll be good, won't it? And then Molly, where's your bit going to be?
Over here.
Yeah, here somewhere. And what's going to be here?
My My pony.
Your pony, yeah. So Molly's going to have a stable in here. And Max, and where are your sheep are going?
Here. We're going
sheep
to make a pen here.
Yeah.
And then my sheep can go here.
And how many sheep have you got?
10
10. What are they?
sheep.
Yeah, that'll be the door, which needs tying back. So the
That
wind
was
is
loud.
a bit rampant here because we live next to a wind farm. If anyone's ever seen that. Right, I can sort that problem out in a minute. Right, so I sorted the door out.
Over here, let's stand over
What have we got over here, the kiddies?
We got a trough
We have.
that runs from there
Yeah.
all the way around to the door.
It does, runs all the way around. So, like I said, this wall is up against soil. So behind there is the ground, the earth,
wall's
the world.
bulging out.
They're not bulging out.
It is here. It goes out a bit.
Nah, they're straight, mate. Straight as a die.
It's all bumpy over here
It's
though.
probably just the way the damp is, I suppose.
You run
Anyway,
your hand.
they've done the trough all the way along here to take the water out, which is great, but they sort of stopped it there and didn't carry it on down through there to where that hole is. So, afterthought, maybe. But we need to obviously not let animals in here. What else have we got on the trailer, Molly, up in the other shed? In the wooden shed, what's on the trailer? 50 bales of
Straw?
straw, yeah, for your pony and Max's sheep. So they will have to come down here. But this bit up here is beautifully dry because obviously that trough up around there is working. So this is lovely and dry. It's only when you get down to here it starts getting wet. Now hopefully if we clear that hole out over there, because the ground is higher the other side again, but only a little bit. So we're going to dig that down, hopefully find where that's going out and get rid of it. And hopefully that will get rid of all this water that's here. And then with the yard outside, that will get rid of that water and this little bit that's inside the door. Fingers crossed. Right, so this is the temporary goat pen we made when we first moved into the goats. They're now in the field. We dug a trench here for water drainage. Haven't finished this yet. But, go Maxie, go up to where we think that pipe goes down underground.
Here.
About there, but you can see the panels, right? And the level of the ground is there. So we think if we dig down there, hopefully we're going to find the outlet for that pipe in the corner. And then we can run it straight down into this drain and it can sod off down across the field.
Right, Daddy's going to try get up this little block ledge now. Hopefully in here we'll find a bit of a pipe. Because that's the bottom of the shed, so there's soil up to there. Right, so we found a bit of a pipe there, but we think, because when we actually measured how far the pipe was, it was there. So we think that one's from the back, round the back, at the other, by the 5, 6, 10. We'll cut that end off not today, but a different time, and rod up through it to clean it. It's now raining again, as you can tell. It just doesn't stop. He's just said, because I asked him what are we going to do, he just said, I know what we're doing, I got a plan, but he hasn't told me what it is. So I guess we'll find out in a minute. What's your plan then?
I got a plan. Well, obviously they made a hole in the concrete many years ago, but they never plumbed it in. So if we now measure from the inside the shed and get exactly to where that hole is, and we'll dig underneath this concrete slab and push down through the hole, hopefully that we'll make a drain. Right, Maxie, you
That way.
try and...
Straight!
Is it just soil in there? Or was it silt, I expect?
Mum, you need
It's like
to
an
push
oval
it.
hole, isn't it? Yeah. I reckon we dig the other side and underneath that concrete, we're
And
just
you
going to
can
end up with a
put
hole. Right. I'm propping him up there, so we reckon if we dig in there, we'll find it, yeah?
Yep. Might be raining now. There's blue skies over that way.
Oh, they put a bit of Koran down, Maxie.
Yeah.
In a minute, it's going to peel
Funny.
out of
Yeah,
mud.
and you are going to get wet feet because you don't have wellies on.
Yeah, these are waterproof.
We must be a good foot in there now. You out of breath?
Upside down, all my blood's gone to my head.
Right, so I've had to come round the other side to work out how far it is. So it's about one width of my shoe, and then we'll have to go to the end over here, work out how thick the panel is as well. This panel's roughly 1 foot of mine. Yep.
So you can start seeing some dripping up there now, can't you, Max?
Yeah.
I think it might be a good idea now to get the iron bar.
And poke a hole in the other side.
Yeah, push it down through and see what we can get. So yeah, just to show you the scale of that. So you can see the hole under there, we just dug into there. And it'll come through, flow into there, and then down there, down into that hole there. That's the plan, yeah.
Right, Daddy's going round the other side to poke down. We can hear some banging coming from the other side. So let's have a look in there.
Max!
Yeah?
Come round here!
What have you found then?
Concrete, mate. Look. So, I don't know why there's a hole there.
That's helpful.
Concrete underneath. But the water level's going down, so I think we are doing something.
Yeah. Soil's moving a bit. Right, Daddy's just come round this side to try and poke it this way. Right, so we've just got back in from our dinner, and now we've got the MX Milwaukee breaker with the 12 amp forge battery, so we can break through the concrete in that hole, hopefully.
If I can turn it on. Okay, we're on. We've got 3 bars of battery. Right.
Let's give it a go.
I'm in the hole. That's the hole I made already.
He's stuck. I can feel the concrete vibrating, and I'm like 2.5 meters away.
Just in case some of you aren't aware, we've got another channel called Machinery Nation, and that's why we've got a load of cool machinery and tools to play with, because we do reviews on them, so check that out. Let's go to the other side and do some more digging out there. Right, so I think that has pushed something down here, but I don't know why the water isn't coming out, so I'm not sure, but this is working. The water's coming out of that pipe. It's going down here, look, and flowing down my little ditch I've dug into that bit.
Right, we're just smashing it out with the iron bar now.
It's loose now, but it's still not going anywhere.
Right, I'm back round the other side. Yeah, you can see the...
Can you see it moving?
Yeah! The soil's moving in there. Don't know how well you can see that on camera. There it is! It's coming!
There you go!
Yep!
Hey!
Finally!
Did you get it on camera?
Yep!
Hey lad, we have a hole. I don't know why that seemed to be so difficult to do, but anyway. We've now got a hole in the corner, and now we're going to sweep all this mud and rubbish down it just to get rid of it, and hopefully then this will dry out. Well done, mate. You know how to use a brush, don't you?
Yep!
Get rid of it all. Beautiful. Get it going down the drain, Max. Get it going down the drain. Go on, big sweep up through. Yeah. Bye. Right, so that is part 1 of the, what are we calling it? The animal shed, aren't we?
Yeah.
Animal shed build.
Molly wants it to be called the horse
The horse shed. Yeah.
shed, or the stable.
Yeah, so.
I want it to be called the sheep shed.
Yeah.
So we decided on the animal shed.
Yeah, so back there in part 2, which is, when we're doing that?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so you'll see that tomorrow. This is coming out, this is Saturday, Sunday.
No, it's Friday
It's Friday,
today.
it's Good Friday today. So this is our Easter project. Part 2 is tomorrow, where we're going to build Max's sheep pens, aren't we? And we've got to weld that Molly stable, which we're going to be
Start
making.
welding it.
Yeah, start welding that up, because that's going to be made out of old UTV crates. So that'll all become clear. So anyway, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But there'll be more machinery content coming forward, don't worry. We're not just going farming in a very small scale commercially. Whatever I said earlier on. We will be doing lots more machinery content. So there's lots more of that to come. But this is sort of a bit of a sideline project, Max,
Yeah.
isn't it? So yeah, if you like it, let us know in the comments. Any tips you've got, brilliant, love to hear them. Good or bad, negative, whatever. Hopefully this wet bit will dry out now. We've got a drain. High five to that, Max. That was a bonus find, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah. They would have saved so many problems if they didn't do that when they put the roof on.
Yeah, if they just cut down through what we've done today, that would have saved a lot of things. Because that bottom of that post, hang on, where's your head? There, the bottom of that post is a bit rotten, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's solid, absolutely solid, but obviously water ingress into timber.
It's not the best.
No, it's only going to go one way, isn't it? So anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio, bye.
Bye.